Chapter 35. And Jehovah speaketh unto Moses in the plains of Moab by Jordan near Jericho, saying, Command the sons of Israel, and they have given to the Levites of the inheritance of their possession cities to inhabit. Also a suburb for the cities round about them ye do give to the Levites. And the cities have been to them to inhabit, and their suburbs are for their cattle, and for their goods, and for all their beasts. And the suburbs of the cities which ye give to the Levites are, from the wall of the city and without, 1,000 cubits round about. And ye have measured from the outside of the city the east quarter 2,000 by the cubit, and the south quarter 2,000 by the cubit, and the west quarter 2,000 by the cubit, and the north quarter 2,000 by the cubit, and the city is in the midst. This is to them the suburbs of the cities. And the cities which ye give to the Levites are the 6 cities of refuge, which ye give for the fleeing thither of the manslayer, and besides them ye give 42 cities. All the cities which ye give to the Levites are 48 cities, them and their suburbs. And the cities which ye give are of the possession of the sons of Israel. From the many ye multiply, and from the few ye diminish. Each according to his inheritance which they inherit doth give of his cities to the Levites. And Jehovah speaketh unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the sons of Israel, and thou hast said unto them, When ye are passing over the Jordan to the land of Canaan, and have prepared to yourselves cities, cities of refuge they are to you, then fled thither hath a manslayer, smiting a person unawares, and the cities have been to you for a refuge from the Redeemer, and the manslayer doth not die till his standing before the company for judgment. As to the cities which ye give, 6 are cities of refuge to you. The 3 of the cities ye give beyond the Jordan, and the 3 of the cities ye give in the land of Canaan, cities of refuge they are. To sons of Israel, and to a sojourner, and to a settler in their midst, are these 6 cities for a refuge, for the fleeing thither of any one smiting a person unawares. And if with an instrument of iron he hath smitten him, and he dieth, he is a murderer, the murderer is certainly put to death. And if with a stone in the hand wherewith he dieth, he hath smitten him, and he dieth, he is a murderer, the murderer is certainly put to death. Or with a wooden instrument in the hand wherewith he dieth, he hath smitten him, and he dieth, he is a murderer, the murderer is certainly put to death. The Redeemer of blood himself doth put the murderer to death. In his coming against him he doth put him to death. And if in hatred he thrust him through, or hath cast anything at him by lying in wait, and he dieth, or in enmity he hath smitten him with his hand, and he dieth, the smiter is certainly put to death. He is a murderer. The Redeemer of blood doth put the murderer to death in his coming against him. And if in an instant, without enmity, he hath thrust him through, or hath cast at him any instrument without lying in wait, or with any stone wherewith he dieth, without seeing, and causeth it to fall upon him, and he dieth, and he is not his enemy nor seeking his evil, then have the company judged between the smiter and the Redeemer of blood by these judgments. And the company have delivered the manslayer out of the hand of the Redeemer of blood, and the company have caused him to turn back unto the city of his refuge, whither he hath fled, and he hath dwelt in it till the death of the chief priest, who hath been anointed with the holy oil. And if the manslayer at all go out from the border of the city of his refuge whither he fleeth, and the Redeemer of blood hath found him at the outside of the border of the city of his refuge, and the Redeemer of blood hath slain the manslayer, blood is not for him. For in the city of his refuge he doth dwell till the death of the chief priest, and after the death of the chief priest doth the manslayer turn back unto the city of his possession. And these things have been to you for a statute of judgment to your generations in all your dwellings. Whoso smiteth a person, by the mouth of witnesses doth one slay the murderer, and one witness doth not testify against a person to die. And ye take no atonement for the life of a murderer who is condemned, to die, for he is certainly put to death. And ye take no atonement for him to flee unto the city of his refuge, to turn back to dwell in the land until the death of the priest. And ye profane not the land which ye are in, for blood profaneth the land. As to the land, it is not pardoned for blood which is shed in it, except by the blood of him who sheddeth it. and ye defile not the land in which ye are dwelling, in the midst of which I do tabernacle. For I, Jehovah, do tabernacle in the midst of the sons of Israel.